Howdy, howdy, DizJabberz. It's Christian, and we are back with episode 9 of DizJabberz Chat. Tonight, we have a very, very special guest. But before I say that, I just received a text message from DizJabberz 71 Studios telling me that we were renewed for Season 3. This is music to my ears. Season 3, where there's going to be new games, new challenges. But before we get ahead of ourselves, I want to talk about tonight's guest. A very dear friend, near and dear to my heart. He's a vlogger, he's a YouTuber, he's an Instagrammer, he does it all. When I say does it all, he does character warehouse vlogs, he does baking. Oh, this guy's a baker by trade, no joke. And wait till you see some of the stuff he has. And he does, of course, the Disney stuff, like we all know and love. So without further ado, I just want to give you a little insight into Drew in the moment.
I saw the city passing by my window. Was in the crowd, but I felt so alone. Looked at my phone like every other second. My future was blurry and numb, a tunnel where there's no light. Oh, but then you came and sat right next to me. Your eyes, they glowed and filled me up. We had never met before that time, but I just knew that we'd end up. You took it, you took it, took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together it's always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted. We jumped off the subway leading nowhere. Your warm hands rubbed off the cold around me. I heard you say that everything is alright, but how did you know how I felt? You saw right through me that day. I was lost in space, but you pulled me down and wiped away those cloudy thoughts. I could see the sky when you were close to me. I can't believe what you brought. You took it, you took it.
Remember, only one way to live. It's in the moment. Till we see you next time.
You see what I mean about this guy? How amazing does his channel look? Well, why don't we get to Drew right now in the moment? Here he is. Drew in the moment. There he is.
How we doing, everybody?
The signature hat. Let me just put this up here for everyone. Look at this.
Look at that.
Right there. Tonight we welcome Drew in the moment. This guy is phenomenal. He's fantastic. And you know what he's going to do all night? I promise you he'll do this. He'll always push the kudos off of him. Like, no, it's not me. I'm not that. But when you guys watch all of the stuff I'm going to show you, when you guys see how well put together his vlogs are and how entertaining they are, you are going, look, see, he's like, stop, Christian, stop. I knew it. He's really great. And we're going to get to know him very well tonight. I know him well enough. He's doing great things with Disney. Oh, well, we were all doing great things with Disney, but right now there's a little bit of a lull in that. And you guys all know why. I don't think I need to say more. When this vlog comes out, Disney should be open again, Drew. So we shall see.
I'm hoping, man.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start the show off, like always, with my little quote of, who are you? Who is Drew in the moment?
Who is Drew in the moment? Wow. That's such an in-depth question that I'd have to
You got to
think
search
about.
your soul, brother. Search that soul.
Woo! I don't know, man. Well, you know, I'm a proud father of 2 boys.
Nice.
I love them to death. I love being a dad. I'm a pain in the butt husband to my beautiful wife, Veronica.
At Cachita Magic.
At Cachita Magic, exactly.
I'll put that on the bottom.
Yeah, no, I'm a Maine boy. I'm from Maine originally, and
Yes.
I moved down to Florida when I was, what was it, 2 years ago? Something like 2 years ago, because I had enough of the cold, and pretty much I was tired of paying for so many Disney trips. Because we came down 2 years in a row, 2 times each of those years. So
4 times in 2 years?
4 times in 2 years. So it got expensive, and
with or without an annual pass?
Without an annual pass, yeah.
Oh,
so that was brutal. And I just said, you know what? We're moving. I'm done. I've had it. The moment I decided to move was I was shoveling for the 3rd day in a row in my driveway, and the plow came in and plowed my driveway in again. I got so mad. I threw the shovel.
Why do they do that?
I threw the shovel. As soon as I threw the shovel, I slipped on the ice and fell on my back. And I was laying in my driveway looking up at the sky, and I'm like, no more, man. I'm done. So I went in and said, yeah, we're moving. But
you didn't see like Disney ears in the clouds or anything to like prompt it? No?
Well, you know, maybe I did, man. I was just so angry. I was just so angry at that moment. But yeah, no, I'm just a guy that likes to play around with a camera, be creative, and talk a lot, believe it or not.
No, believe it or not, he does. He really does like to talk a lot.
I do like
and you
to
guys
talk.
are going to find that out. All right. So before we get into why I love your channel so much, just real quick, tell us how this love of Disney came about.
Ooh, so I've always loved Disney movies. I mean, just growing up on them, loved them. I love Aladdin, Robin Hood, you know, Mary Poppins. It was just, there's something,
Classics.
Yeah, classics, man. But there's something really pure about Disney that some people that are not Disney fans, they look at it like it's almost a false view of the world and blah, 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 which sure. Okay. That's everybody, you know, that's their opinion.
Right. Yeah.
For me, I just loved the fact that this was something in this world that's pure, that's you watch with your kids, that you can, you know, it'll leave you feeling good. It doesn't leave you feeling worse than you did when you started the movie. And there's some real life stuff, you know, in the movies. I mean, my God, like in Lion King, you know what I mean? His dad dies. I mean, that's real life stuff. But anyway, the funny thing is I always loved the movies. I never liked amusement parks. I grew up, I just didn't like them. I got sick on rides. I know, it's crazy. Got sick on rides, and I'm talking about just the regular amusement parks. You know, I don't want to name names, but
no,
the normal ones. And then I was 27, and Veronica said, hey, we're going to go to Disney World. And I went, I don't really like amusement parks, but whatever. I like Disney. Sure, you want to go.
Yeah.
When I walked into Magic Kingdom for the first time, I just about lost my mind because it was not the amusement park experience that I had in the past. I walked in there and I'm looking, and I'm a movie guy. So I start looking at theming, architecture, like really, like I'm looking at these details in this place that are just mind-boggling. I mean, get rid of the rides and like put them aside and all the shows. Just look at the layout of Disney. Everywhere you look, detail, man. It's all about the detail. And I'm really detail oriented, or try to be at least. And as soon as I saw that first trip, man, I was hooked. I just said, oh my word, like this is the place you want to be. There's a reason why you pay the money, and the reason why everybody, you know, makes the trip from different countries and stuff. It really is magic. Like you go there, I change. Every time I'm in a park, I feel like a different person. I feel like a better person. You know,
everybody needs to go to Disney.
They do. They really do. I wish they could, you know, in the Disney lovers, I wish they could just like see just a glimpse of kind of what we, not even what we see, but what we feel.
Right. And that's the one thing about vlogs, Drew. I feel that they can see it partially through our eyes that way, but you can't put the Disney in their heart. Like you can't, that emotion when you walk under Main Street Station and the castle, there's the hub, right? And then the castle's right there. And I just got goosebumps just talking about it.
Absolutely.
You smell the popcorn, you smell the confectionery. It's
I was going to say, it's not even just like, you know, the things you're seeing when you walk through, or even just the feelings, it's the smells.
Yes.
There are smells that I smell that I'm like, oh my gosh, that's Disney. Like
the hotel smell, everything. There's
the smell of the water, on Pirates of the Caribbean, man. I mean, my God, like seriously, when I smell that, I'm like, oh my God, it's Pirates. I love it.
It's Pirates, or the old Soarin' when this orange grove.
The orange groves, man. Yeah.
Oh man. And then there's certain sounds, like things I hear clink, like, and you know what's funny? Pirates has like everything. So when you first walk into Pirates, that dark, like damp, like walking through the all the stones, the stone walls, and it smells, and you get in there and it's just, you know what?
It's the environment.
To borrow a phrase from Aladdin, it's a whole new world. You walk in there, and you escape from taxes, from your bills, your mortgage. Of course, they're still there when you get home, but for the time that you're there,
you know, and it's a healthy escape. Like that's what I love about Disney, because I know. Won't get down that road, but I know there's other, people escape in other ways that are not overeating or whatever it is that you do. Which
but you do that at Disney too.
You do that at Disney, right. But you're in Disney, so it's magical. But
it's the calories don't exist. Once you come home, the calories are gone.
No, but you know what? You walk so much in Disney that you're burning them off anyway.
You do. That's totally true. Totally true.
Yep.
Oh man. All right. So Drew. Here we go. Let's start rocking and rolling here. What I'm going to talk about now is I just want to throw this up here again, just so people can see. This guy right here, Drew in the Moment. Now, my brother-in-law, he has a very awesome channel. Dad got this. He made this logo for Drew.
Yes, he did.
And it's a fantastic side profile of Drew. And as you can see, he's wearing the hat. He has this thing. He's got a hat. He wears the hat in almost every vlog. Okay. I think it is in every vlog. Now, what's funny is that I do the hat and the sunglasses thing. Hat's always backwards, sunglasses on. Once in a while, you'll catch me in a visor or a hat maybe frontwards, all depending on what the ride is, because I have to keep the hat on. But with you, I was researching today some of your older vlogs, and we had some Drew in the Moment non-hat sightings.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm going to show those right here. All right.
Sorry, I made a bad joke. And if I want to get a little on my feminine.
Now, did you see that? You don't always catch Drew in the Moment in that no hat moment, but I was able to grab a few of those precious memories for us, put them out there for all you DizJabberz and Drew in the Momenters.
Yeah.
Is that what you're calling them?
I don't call them anything, man. I let them choose who they want to be.
You hear that? He wants you to choose who you want to be. If you want to watch his channel, you can be what you want.
Exactly.
He's a humanitarian and a vlogger at the same time, guys.
It's all about being free, man. Be yourself. Be who you want to be. Don't tell anybody. Have you be anybody different.
Wow.
Well, deep stuff.
He's dropping knowledge on us, guys. Just dropping it. So, Drew, I'm going to tell you a few reasons why your channel is so fantastic. And you already know this. Of course, he's going to give me his whole like, oh, stop, Christian, stop, All right. Number one, you're a Lion King eating bugs.
Yeah.
All right. First of all, he did that at home.
Yes, I did.
And by the way, what size screen do you have at your house? Because you were standing next to that thing and it was like 100 inches.
Yeah, that's it's actually 125, I believe. Oh my gosh, a projector. I got a projector in my house.
Okay.
Yeah. I couldn't afford a TV that big. I don't even know if they make a TV that big.
I don't think they do.
Hey everybody, Drew in the Moment here for my home vlog today in homage to The Lion King. I'm going to go watch The Lion King later today.
I think it's called a movie theater, AMC. I think that's what it's called. Right. God, everyone. He goes on this vlog. He starts eating these. First, he goes to this store and he buys Bug Barf.
But it's the best store ever. It's the best candy store ever.
What was it called again?
Rocket Fizz.
Rocket Fizz.
Yep.
And he buys all these things. This was for the Lion King being
yeah, like
the anniversary,
new
right?
Lion, yeah. Well, the new Lion King being released.
The live action one.
Live action one, excuse me.
So he goes and he eats bacon and cheese crickets. Now that was the highlight.
Bacon and cheese. Oh my gosh. Oh, and kids, don't try this at home. Tastes like a cricket. Doesn't taste like bacon or cheese.
He says, and I quote, he goes, "I got this cricket leg stuck in my teeth."
I got like cricket legs in between my teeth.
You guys are going to see it right here. But I was hysterical the whole thing, because then he gets these then there was salt and vinegar crickets. Yeah. There were these other little roly-poly bug things you were eating.
Mealworm type things, I think it was. Yeah.
Now those were legit, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, the 100% bugs for sure.
Oh God. No.
And if you don't believe me, go to that store, man. You can buy them at that store.
You can go on Survivor. That's one thing you can do. You'll be able to eat like a pig's brain and like animal hearts and stuff.
Bring it on,
I don't think I could.
Bring it on.
Then you were like this. Oh no, I can't do this one. This is a big one. I can't do this one. And he puts it back in the bag. And then he ends it with gummy worms. Then I watched his oldest vlog, his very first one at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Look, his eyes just went open all wide like crap. He watched that one.
He found it, darn it.
All right, we're here at Animal Kingdom Lodge. We just got here from Disney Springs. Took the bus over here. It was a little bit of a ride. This seems like this is the longer of the resorts.
His progression, as you guys will all see once you start watching and subscribing to his channel, his progression goes from, like all of us, amateur, novice vlogger, a rookie.
Really bad.
And when you get to his newer stuff, like the Millennium Falcon, popcorn.
Excited did.
I caught a spelling error on him there. When you get to those vlogs, the ones that are like here and now, like in the moment.
It's popcorn we can fit in it. Look at that. It's not bad. Actually, it's just more than I thought.
You guys have no idea. He is so entertaining. It might just be like, you know what? I'm friends with him. So yeah, of course I'm talking him up. But when I first learned about you, Drew, you started coming into our trivia nights. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, you became part of the DizJabberz fam. And you're like, Christian, when are you coming to Florida? And guess what? I finally made my way to Florida and we met up. And we met up twice. We met up one time. One time.
The first time.
Oh, the first time was ridiculous. It was a fantastic vlog, and I'll put some footage here.
DizJabber, what are you gonna get?
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, DizJabberz 71. Drew in the Moment, doing a little on-the-spot collab.
Yeah, baby.
Now, we are here at Epcot, Food and Wine 2019. And now what I'm about to show you as I back up in line before all the people rumble.
Exactly.
Right?
Before they kill both of us.
Oh yeah, that's even better than the first time.
That's the line I use all the time.
Better than the first time.
Second fight, better than the first.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, it was so God forbid cold that day.
Oh,
it was like
yeah.
the coldest day Florida ever had. Right? Remember? I was in shorts and a muscle tee.
Bad. You were underdressed. I was like, oh, dude.
I was hurting.
Yeah.
We shared some empanadas together.
Oh, those were good.
We shared some venison
Swiss?
stew.
Oh, the venison stew. Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. First of all, the empanadas were fantastic.
Yes, they were.
But not only was it the coldest day of the year in Florida, it might have been the most crowded I've ever seen Epcot. The lines, Drew is saying, like he has it on his vlog when I show you some clips from his stuff. You look at the lines, they were, I can't even say that they were like 50 people deep. There was more than that, like on each line.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was ridiculous.
And Drew, you've been to plenty of food and wine days. I think you said you've never seen it like that.
Not like that, man. That was like everybody said, hey, let's all go there today. Everybody that was going to Disney. That's what it felt like.
They heard that, you and I were collabing that day.
No, they were like, we got to see this. This is going
to be in the moment.
Well, they figured it was either going to be a disaster or it was going to be the most amazing thing they've ever seen. Or, well, I mean, it could be a disaster and the most amazing thing they've ever seen. But
because then that goes viral and then we get paid.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh. And then I had my DizJabberz challenge that Drew so graciously made his way to Magic Kingdom for.
So Drew is here at Sleepy Hollow Refreshments with me. I'm not sure if he's going to buy something to eat and taste.
I'm thinking about it.
I'm doing the foot-long corn dog.
What?
Yeah.
Epic.
It is, right? I haven't had it here yet. I have had it over at Disney Springs.
And we we didn't share, like idiots. We both got our own order of the red velvet
big old Mickey
red velvet waffles ice cream sundae.
Ice cream waffle, yeah.
Huge. This thing was bigger than our heads. But of course, after I order it, Drew sees it. He still orders his own. He's like, and we're like, why didn't we just share this thing?
Just share it. We could have split it. Like split the money. It would have been cheaper.
We went looking around for hidden Mickeys together. We found a cast member that appeared on the vlog. We found a special hidden Mickey, Gaston's fountain.
Gaston one, yeah. That one was hard.
Over here, we found the hidden Mickey on Gaston's fountain. Going to post that right here.
That was a hard one.
Yeah, you had to. He was like he took his shoes off. He was in the fountain looking around.
Oh yeah, man. I was swimming around. I was like, I'm gonna find this thing.
And then don't tell everybody out there, but we snuck into Pinocchio's village house.
So Drew in the moment and DizJabberz snuck in before operating hours at Pinocchio Village House because we are going to sign. There it is. There it is. That is the Blue Fairy guest book. And we're going to sign it real quick and then we're going to duck out.
Sneaky.
Before it opened to sign the Blue Fairy's guest book. So
he's
guy,
a bad influence. No, this guy, whichever way he is, that guy. He's a bad influence.
You're there. I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I can't express enough how amazing his vlogs are. Now, another vlog, Drew. Here we go. 2 other things that made me go gaga for this channel. Character Warehouse. That was picking up for you. You were getting hundreds and hundreds of views. Me and Dad got this, called them Drew's Views. We were like, this dude is killing it.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Drew in the Moment here at the Character Warehouse.
Got lucky, man.
And you know what Jamie did?
Oh,
Jamie, all of a sudden, now he's the blank of Character Warehouse.
He's the guy. He's the guy, man. He's the guy.
He's doing it there, boy. And for both of you, my heart breaks because all of a sudden, real life happens, and you guys are like, "What do? We live in Florida."
But what? Okay, so and that's terrible. But I'll tell you what I try to do. I'm not perfect. I don't always do this, but what I try to do is take a situation, if I can, find some sort of positive spin on it. And basically what I found was, obviously what's going on is not great and whatever, but what ends up happening, I say, okay, well, can't do anything at Disney, can't do anything anywhere. What can I do in my house that's, that I'm okay at? I said, well, let's do some baking. What the heck?
We're leading in.
Yeah, man. So then I was like, well, let's try out a baking video and see how that does. And hopefully
they come out good. We'll have to wait and see. All right, so we did it. They're out of the oven. We made our pretzel. Nah, just kidding. Here it is. I'm just using this as comparison.
So I started baking because that's.
It's not just one baking video, Drew.
No.
Drew, you're killing it.
No, it's good.
Which one did I watch today? I think the beignets has over 300 views.
Yeah, the beignet was doing good. People like that. And anything Disney that, Disney, whatever it is, dessert or food, people want to see it. They're just curious about it.
Oh, man. And then, Drew, the last one, I know we're going rocking and rolling right now, but the last vlog that I didn't see until today for the first time, I must have passed over it. The one where you go to Hollywood Studios, and you and I are both big Muppet guys. We talked to Jamie the other night about prop culture with the Muppets.
Oh, I love that. That's a great show.
First of all, the fact that they have the dressing rooms up there, I hope that if they ever get rid of that, I will be heartbroken.
Oh, I will be. Oh, I love the Muppets.
Because you know how Hollywood Studios, don't you feel like Muppet Courtyard is slowly diminishing?
Oh, dude, it saddens me. It really saddens me. It's starting to, starting to like almost grow over. You know what I mean? Feels like, the grass is growing up around it. And I hate that. I hate it.
The Muppets, man, that's our childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was, but you found the key under Happiness Hotel, right? From Great Muppet Caper.
Come on in, everyone.
There it is.
Good timing.
There it is. Key to Hollywood Studios.
They put that, oh man. Guys, check out Drew in the Moment, his channel, his Instagram. On his Instagram, this guy was walking into Galaxy's Edge and he's high-fiving people as he's walking. And he's got like this like, woo, 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 woo. And he just goes, he shoots from the hip. He just does anything and he's always in the moment. Here we go. We're starting to show up with a bang, guys. We have Drew in the Moment here with DizJabberz 71 on DizJabberz Chat. We are now going to go into this. Are you ready, Drew?
I have no idea. Probably not, but let's do it anyway.
This first segment, well, the first segment was Who Are You? But this second segment is called To Collab or Not To Collab. Oh, look at him. He's like, ooh, that's fancy. Oh, boy, what's he have in store for me? So I'm going to show you a few different collaborating scenarios that you choose from for me, okay? And you're going to choose which one you would rather do.
So is it going to be out of two?
It's going to be out of the other? Yep.
Okay.
Are you ready? Here we go.
I'm ready.
Even if you're not ready, I'm still putting it up there.
I'm going to have to answer regardless. So
he does, yeah. Number one, baking a num-num cookie with the Swedish chef or making ratatouille with Remy.
Oh, my God.
I'm touching the feels for the Muppets, but ratatouille with Remy, that's like, whoa.
Well, see, I love ratatouille, and I'm like, but I bake more than I cook. But the only problem I'm having is how am I going to understand the Swedish chef when he's talking to me? Because I'd have to be talking to him and collabing with him. I don't even know what he's saying. Oh, right. God. You know what? I'm going to have to go baking a num-num cookie with the Swedish chef.
So even though you wouldn't understand them, you're still going to rock and roll.
No, you know what it'd be? It'd be that baking language, man. I could see what he's doing, and I pick right up on it,
With his real hands, right?
Yeah, with his real creepy hands.
All right. He's going to bake the num-num cookie with the Swedish chef, and it probably still won't taste the same way that Hollywood Studios makes it.
No, it's going to taste like a Muppet made it.
Like a Muppet? Are you calling yourself a Muppet?
A little bit. Well, I've been called a cartoon before, so a Muppet's not that far off.
All right. Let's go to the next collab. That was a good one. Would you rather take ballroom dancing lessons with Thanos or share a bunk bed with Jar Jar Binks?
Oh, God, man. How long do I get to
right? Aren't these good?
Well, here's the question. How long do I have to be with Jar Jar Binks, and is he going to talk?
Oh, yeah. You know what? You're spending a whole night with Jar Jar.
Oh, gosh, man. You
know
what?
what? The same night, he just drank a case full of Moxie.
Oh, no. Oh, God, man. Dude, you know what? I like to dance, so I got to take ballroom lessons with Thanos, man.
You better keep those. You better make sure he doesn't get too handsy.
Yeah, I know. I hope he doesn't snap his fingers while we're dancing.
You'll be in some trouble, yeah. Oh man. All right. So sorry, Jar Jar. Me some.
I couldn't, dude. I couldn't handle Jar Jar, man. I'm sorry to anybody that likes Jar Jar. I can't handle. I can't handle that Star Wars character.
And a side note for those of you who don't know what Moxie is, hey Drew, can you enlighten us about what Moxie is?
Okay, Moxie. This is a little main history for you all.
It is.
Moxie is a soda that was created originally as medicine for us New Englanders. Yeah, medicine. It was actually medicine first.
Is it that thick? Is it thick like NyQuil or no?
No. It's like a soda. I think maybe in the beginning, maybe it was a little more, a little thicker, a little more like, I don't know. Yeah, cough syrup or something.
Oh,
but
you got diarrhea? Have some Moxie.
Yeah. Oh, wait, let me read. So Moxie, I got it right here. Moxie originated around 1876 as a patent medicine called Moxie Nerve Food by some guy. Okay. He claimed.
Drew, wait a minute. You're telling me you're holding Moxie right now?
No. I'm holding a phone that has the information on Moxie.
But you do drink it though, you still,
Oh,
right?
I love it. Well, yeah. So the rundown on it, it's like one of the worst sodas ever. People hate it. People just, it's one of those things that like I grew up on it and I didn't really like it, but my dad always had it. So I would be like, I don't like it. But then I'd go back and I'd try it again because it had sugar in it. And then I actually learned to like it. But it's almost like Pepsi or a Coke for the first half. When it hits your tongue, you're like, oh, this is pretty good. And then it has like a really bitter taste in the end.
Would you compare it to Beverly?
That's what Veronica just said. No. It's not. Beverly is its own class, man. Oh my gosh. I can't even. What's that?
It has its own food group for Beverly.
Oh, it really does. Yeah.
On the nutrition pyramid, Beverly is like right there.
Yeah. But okay, so when you drink Beverly, like, do you go in there every time when they had the cool zone or whatever open? Did you go in there and drink the Beverly, even though you know
not
you
every
hate it?
time? A couple times, and then I would just be like, I kind of forget what this tastes like. And once you drink it, you're like, oh, good God, that tastes like the devil's butt crack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
well, and that's kind of a Moxie thing in a way, where people are kind of like, oh, that's gross. Well, let me try it again. You know. Yeah. And that's how you learn to like it.
And the best part is he still drinks it to this day.
Yes, I do. One of the only sodas I do drink.
That's the greatest part about this whole thing. Oh my God. If you guys don't come away with anything from this DizJabberz Chat night with Drew in the Moment, just get some Moxie and try it out.
Just try it out and tell me what you think.
Especially since they closed Club Cool. So you want some Beverly-ish kind of soda? Mm-hmm. There you go. Drew in the Moment has it for you.
Yes, sir.
All right, Drew. Let's collab again. Here we go.
All right.
Do you want to go to the Snuggly Duckling with Flynn Rider? I know he's one of your favorites. Or steal from the rich and give to the poor with Robin Hood? Two of your favorite characters.
Yeah, geez. Now, what are they drinking in the Snuggly Duckling? That's really my question.
Whatever you'd like. You can have Moxie. I don't care.
Ooh, I like that. Oh, but I really like to give back to people, but stealing's wrong. It's wrong.
By the way, here at DizJabberz Chat, we don't condone any stealing.
No stealing. It's wrong. It's not morally right.
You know, any like what's the word I'm looking for? Like when they say at the end of an episode of a show, any blah 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 with the real life is totally coincidental.
Oh yeah, like any correlation or any relation.
Is it correlation? I don't think it's correlation. It's something like that though.
I just wanted to sound smart and use that word.
Who cares, guys? I'm leaving this part in. He is smart. All right, Drew, keep going.
But I think my chances of survival going to the Snuggly Duckling with Flynn Rider are a little bit better. I think I'd be able to like intermingle with those people. I can get down with those kind of with shifty characters. Yeah. Well, because I don't want to get shot by arrows if I'm hanging out with Robin Hood. That would stink.
That's true. Sheriff of Nottingham might, he might have that little wanted sign, got Drew's profile with the hat on.
I know. And like in Robin Hood, he gets a arrow through his hat. I don't want them to ruin my hat. So I only have like 700 of these.
Honestly, do you really have a lot of hats like that?
I
I
do.
have a lot of hats, but do you have
I do. Yeah, no, I do. I got probably.
You got to, man. After a while, they get old. You got to get a new one going.
Well, but I still have the original one that I bought 13 years ago.
Holy moly.
I have it in a couple of my vlogs. It's like pretty tattered. I had to glue parts of it because I love the hat, man. That was the first hat. I picked it up. I put it on my hat. I swear. It's a true story. I never wore any hats like this. I always wore baseball caps. And I just was walking through a store, looked over and went, huh, that looks like a cool hat. I picked it up. I put it on my head. As soon as I put it on my head, it was the most comfortable hat I've ever, like, it like just fit on my head. And I went, I'm buying this thing. And the rest is history.
Man, I can't even embellish upon that. We need to have a special just about hats. My hats, your hats, the way we do our and then I could like add a little part with my sneakers. I got one for every day of the year. Forget it.
Dude, I'm a hat and sneaker guy for sure.
Oh, well, we should do vlogs where we have to be home anyway.
Yeah, I like that, man.
I'm going to one-up you with my pair of Adidas. Well, I have a pair of Nike. All right, guys. We have 2 more collabs for Drew to choose from. The next one, I'll let him drink first before he spits it out on the camera. All right, the next one.
Moxie. It's not Moxie, it's coffee.
Would you rather have an annual pass for 5 years, okay, or one night in the Cinderella suite in the castle?
This one for me is not even a contest. Annual pass for 5 years, all day long. And it's nothing against the Cinderella suite. I mean, it would be amazing. But for me, even like with hotels, I have a tough time sometimes with paying money to go to hotels. Like, not that I don't like them, but I'm like, how much time am I really going to spend at a hotel?
Yeah, you're one of those guys. I get it. But I like being on property. It just makes the whole feel like.
Oh, no. Yeah. No, trust me. Being on property is amazing. I guess what I'm saying is like, we had thought at some point we will, but we only live 45 minutes from the parks. So a couple of times we're like, hey, let's go stay at blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's like $300 a night for us to literally just sleep there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would like to go in the Cinderella suite at some point just to look at it. You see it in I think I've seen it in a video, but it's one of those things that doesn't do it justice.
No.
You got to be there.
And that's another thing, like that. And then I wouldn't, you know what? I don't think I'd even sleep if I stayed there. I'd want to go out in the balcony. I'd want to go look around at the park at night. I always wonder what's happening at 4 a.m. in the park.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or what it sounds like at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yes. And you know what? From what I understand, a former student of mine is a cast member. He's actually an Imagineer.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
I worked on Galaxy's Edge. And I met with him. We had dinner when I was in Florida past summer at BOMA. Okay. So they were so tight-lipped. They couldn't talk about anything before it opened, right? Sure. So I'm just like, all right, I get it. And then he starts, I said, do you guys ever walk around the parks at night? He goes, oh, all the time. There's trucks driving on Main Street. It looks like a city. With all doing topiaries and fixing everything up.
Sure.
I would love to do that.
And that's the thing. You never think about, well, I mean, I do now, but not everybody thinks about like what goes into keeping the parks the way they are. I seriously get trash pickup, cleaning windows, repainting, it's that's another reason when I hear people complain about how much Disney costs, I'm like, are you kidding me? It's worth every penny. A lot goes into that.
But not when but Drew, it is worth the money. I would still pay it. And every year they up the annual pass prices, they up it. And my problem with that is I need you to add more to the parks.
Yeah.
You keep adding these hotels. Great. But you're adding more people to a limited space. You're not adding more space for these limited people.
I agree. But you know what I secretly think? And this is just my own thought in my head. I've talked about
conspiracy theories with Drew in the moment.
Yeah. No. So they're charging some more. And I know, excuse me, some of that money has to go to Galaxy's Edge. They did that. Some of the movies they're coming out with, all this new stuff coming to Epcot. But honestly, because I've heard some pieces of land getting bought, blah, 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 blah.
Right. Me too. Yeah.
I think they are planning on building another park, another theme park.
fifth gate would be amazing.
I really think that is gonna happen because they have to, out of necessity. Because it's I was talking to Jamie the other night. There's no excuse me, sorry. There's no downtime at all. Like I'm saying, like January, I think, or January, February, beginning of February was like the downtimes at Disney or whenever it was. No, but that's what I'm saying. Now there is no downtime. October is packed,
And
but that's
January
what I think.
and February, they used right after New Year's, Disney used to be dead.
Yeah.
But now you got the cheerleading competitions, you got the marathons, and then before you know it, guess what time it is? It's Flower and Garden.
Flower and Garden, man. And before that, the art festival.
Yeah, that's true.
But
So Festival of the Arts is before Flower and Garden.
Yes.
It is, right? Okay.
Yeah, because I actually got to participate in it and enjoy it and all that stuff. And then I think we went once or twice to the Flower and Garden Festival, and then it was shut down.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Very sad.
And the last collab we have with Drew right now. Would you rather hang out with Jack Skellington in Halloween Town or hang out with James P. Sullivan at the Laugh Factory?
Ooh. I'm
grabbing your characters, dude.
I know you are, man. And now I'm like, see, this is almost, it depends on how I feel that day. It really does. Okay. If I'm feeling overly, I don't know, comedic and I want to be a nutbag, if I want to be nuts and all that, I'd have to. But then I have times where I want to be, because I love Halloween. That's my favorite holiday. Hands down. Ugh. I'm going to have to say how I'm feeling right now. I'd have to hang out with James P. Sullivan, man, and get my laugh on. I'd have to get my laugh on today.
And as you can all see, we got him up there chilling at the top of the screen.
Oh, yeah.
I always tailor the show to my guests. So, Drew, there's other stuff coming that he's not going to be expecting. He's like, oh, great. What did I tell him? He's probably looking at text messages real quick. What did I say?
I should have wrote it down on a book, on a piece of paper or something.
Oh, sorry. Too bad. Because guess what? You have finished To Collab or Not To Collab, but you've made your way right into the ABCs of Disney. Now, I don't know if you know what's in store for you on this one.
Nope.
Because you probably don't, only because this is all season 2 stuff, and season 2 has not been released yet.
So I didn't get any cheat sheets.
Oh, nobody gets a cheat sheet on this one. So here is how this works. So I'm a teacher. I like kind of putting some stuff into here. So ABC is pretty simple. You know your alphabet. But what's funny is lots of people start questioning their knowledge of it. Because as we're going through this ABCs of Disney, they're like, wait, what comes after M? Oh, God, what comes after M?
Oh, I should have wrote them down.
One of my former guests actually had an alphabet strip that they Googled and they put it up on the screen and they told me about it later.
Cheaters. See, you know what? Hands free, man. I'm not going to do that. I don't cheat.
It's all good. Sometimes I even think A, B, C, D. So we're going to compose a story. We're going to start with A and go all the way to Z.
Okay.
One of us will choose the first letter.
Okay.
And you have to begin your sentence with that letter. It doesn't have to be a Disney character.
Okay.
But I like to make mine Disney-ish.
Sure.
So, for example, if I was starting, I would say with A, as Aladdin was walking down Main Street, he saw Jafar. And then you would start with B. Because Jafar had colitis. Okay, so.
Okay.
You can go anywhere you want with this story.
Okay.
All right.
Do I start it off, or are you going to start it off?
It's up to you, because if you start with A, you get some good letters and bad letters. If I start with A, you get some good letters. So it all depends.
All right. I'll start it off. Now all I can think in my head is as Aladdin.
Go with it.
As Aladdin rode his carpet onto Main Street in Magic Kingdom, he saw a.
Oh, you're leaving me open-ended sentence here. All right, he saw a beautiful woman walking towards the castle. she was holding a
canteen full of Fruze brew. Is that how you the Fruze brew?
It's LaFoo's brew.
LaFoo's brew, and she didn't know how she was going to make it through.
Oh man. Brew. Oh, okay. A canteen full of LaFoo's brew. How she was going to make it through. Oh man. Daytime hours at the Magic Kingdom. However,
E.T. was trying to phone home and couldn't find a payphone, so instead he had to use a
friggin' cell phone off of one of the guests that were walking by him. As he was dialing his number, which nobody knows what it was, he
gasped and couldn't believe that the person on the other end of the phone was James P. Sullivan, who in turn said,
"How you doing, buddy? It's James P. Sullivan." Oh my God. I just wanted to let you know that Magic Kingdom's closing early tonight for a very special show. So what I need you to do is...
Oh, geez.
Like I.
What I need you to do is insert your...
This could get bad, Drew.
Insert the quarter into the payphone slot. This is going bad, man.
Go ahead, keep going.
Insert the quarter into the insert slot, and then I need you to find Jasmine and let her know.
You're leaving me open with J on that? And let her know. Just because the park is closing early, it doesn't mean we can't have a lot of fun. So
kangaroos will be jumping all over the place, and you will not be able to find any bananas on any trees in the park.
Let them jump, I say. I just hope they don't ruin my night at Magic Kingdom.
My mother said there would be days like this, but I never knew they were going to be filled with kangaroos and...
Oh, God, okay.
You forgot. The whole time I've been like trying to go like, what's next?
I know.
What letter's next?
And nuns wearing Mickey ears. Surprisingly, they came to Magic Kingdom to experience Villains After Dark.
What am I going to do with O? What am I going to do with O?
Oh, God, the nun said.
Oh, my, the nun said, as she saw kangaroos jumping on her back, and she could not find her phone couldn't find her phone to call James P. Sullivan. So instead, she had to find
people who would be able to help her get the said cell phone and find James P. Sullivan's number. Nevertheless,
Queen, the band, was planning on playing Magic Kingdom later that night, but they got canceled because there was a different band that was playing instead. And that band was...
I don't think anybody knows. I don't think anybody knows the band Rat.
I know the band Rat.
I know you do. I know you do, but everyone else is like, Rat. What kind of a, it's a hair band,
Hair band, man. Come on.
Oh. All right. How'd you end that again? I got something.
Instead, the band blank was going to play.
The band Remy and the Ratatouille Trio.
Yeah, nice.
We're having a very, very special concert that night.
So instead of them playing Queen songs, instead they played songs from the kitchen, and one of the names of the songs was
Throw Me in the Lake. My mammy doesn't care. My mammy.
Your mammy. Oh my God. Where are we at? What'd you say?
You have you.
I have you. How do I follow up mammy? I don't even know how to follow that up. Underneath the words to the song, it expressed how they really felt about the magic of Disney World.
Ooh.
That was deep.
Oh man, I'm moved by that. So Vanellope was a special guest host for this concert.
Why? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think. Why, she asked, are there still kangaroos listening to this concert when they don't like rat music anyway?
Xylophones could be heard throughout Magic Kingdom.
That's the only one you can use.
I know. That or X-ray.
Oh my God. I know. What else can you use besides xylophone? I don't know any other word besides xylophone. Oh yeah. Well, X-ray. And how'd you end that?
Xylophones can be heard because it's a concert.
Oh yeah.
Throughout Magic Kingdom.
Throughout Magic Kingdom. X. What the heck do I have?
X. You have Y.
Trombones were not allowed because they make funny sounds that go womp womp womp.
Wait, you have the letter Y.
Oh, what did I say?
You said trombone.
This is why you're the teacher and I'm not.
He said trombone.
Trombone. I wanted to add a trombone. With X. Oh, yeah, you're right. X, Y. Holy cow. Maybe I should have cheated like that other person. Okay, so they can be heard. You will never hear a better concert played at Magic Kingdom for your entire lifetime. So the last words we want to leave you with are
zippity doo dah, zippity yay. My oh my, what a
wonderful day.
Dude, that was awesome. That might have been the best story I've done all season.
Woo! That was crazy, man. I didn't even know where the heck we were going with that.
No, and you never know. It just goes. Oh, man. All right, guys. That was an amazing segment. But now...
This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. Stay tuned for further instructions.
going to get some deep, deep insights from Drew in the Moment with 5 questions with Christian. So I'm going to ask you 5 questions. Drew, some of them are normal questions you might get at an interview. Other ones are not. So you answer with your heart. And let me get my little list of questions here.
Let me get my thinking cap on.
Yeah. By the way, my little list. Like, right? My little list of questions here.
That's a lot of questions, man.
Yeah, it's only 5, brother. Don't worry.
All right.
Drew.
Yes, sir.
What would be, if you could, now you could even tell me what it would be right now, or you can create your own, okay? What would be the ultimate Disney job for you? If Disney said, we will hire you, either we'll hire you for whatever you want, or you can create your own Disney job with us, what would it be?
Ooh. That's tough, man.
It is, because you can create your own. Would you want to be like a personal Disney vlogger, like just for Disney, right? You know?
Yeah, I mean, I think I got 2 things, I think. One, if I was going to make something up,
right,
it would be they hire me to, do Disney vlogs of, the villains and the food and wine and anything they wanted to be documented, and
I like it.
And add a little flavor to it. And, I don't know. I think that would definitely be fun. If there was a real job and if I was tall enough, I would love to be Goofy.
Oh, absolutely.
I would love to dress up like Goofy, because I can't imagine what that feels like to see little kids lose their, I mean, even adults too, but like the little kids seeing Goofy, you know what I mean? That love Goofy. Yeah, dude, he's my favorite. I love Goofy to death, and I think it would just to see the look on the kids' faces, man, would be awesome.
I couldn't imagine how hot it is in there, though.
You know what, though? And with that, I could handle it. I'm that type of person where I'd be like, it's too cool that wouldn't even be a factor, man.
That wouldn't be a factor.
No, I'd grunt right through it, because it just the payoff, man. The payoff's too good.
We all make sacrifices, and Drew's is sweat. He does not care.
I don't care about sweating. Now, if you said I had to be Goofy when it's freezing out, I'm not going to be Goofy. I don't like being cold. But I'm talking like minus 20 degrees.
Okay. Are you in Antarctica doing Goofy?
No. Right, yeah, no. If it was like, I'm just saying, if they had Goofy somewhere and it was really cold, I hate the cold. I don't mind sweating. Sweating's okay.
I get it. All right. Now, Drew, I overheard I overheard on the Dad and Drew show that you're always looking for a deal.
Yes.
Right? You're always looking for the best deal you can get.
Yes, I am.
Can you give all the DizJabberz out there, give us what your top 5 Disney deals, Disney finds have been?
Ooh, okay. Well, first off, I have to say the hot dog, the macaroni hot dog over at Starlight Cafe.
Okay.
That is like the deal wise, like, because I want to get my money's worth, man. And it's not because I'm cheap. It's just the fact that I don't have a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't have a lot of money, so I got to make it work.
Truer words were never said.
Got to make it work, Yeah, that deal right there. That is one of my all-time. When I found that, and the price after, you go to all these other places, man, and it's just like a lot of money sometimes for not a lot. But the macaroni bacon hot dog, definitely one of them. Let me think. Now, we saying Disney, just Disney parks or Disney?
No, you could do hotels. You could do any property.
The best deal is when you go to visit the resorts and they have marshmallows in the evening time, and they let you go and roast marshmallows, and they don't ask you questions, and they're free.
So you don't have to purchase that s'mores package. You can just roast marshmallows?
Yeah. If you want to do the s'mores, you can pay for the s'mores. But if you just want to go and roast a marshmallow, you just go up and roast a marshmallow.
You just made another whole vlog for me next time I'm there. You just created it.
Yeah. Honestly, the popcorn buckets, man. I can't say enough about getting the popcorn buckets to save money.
Yeah.
That right there is one of the hugest deals. And I say that because it's a good snack. You know what I mean? And $2 a pop is not bad. The initial bucket, you pay what, 10, 12 bucks, whatever it is. Just the regular
Unless
bucket.
you buy the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, and then put popcorn in it and wish you hadn't after you did that. But that's a whole other thing.
In the Millennium Falcon. The
I
salt.
got excited, man. I got way too excited.
I get it. But that's like driving a car off the lot. It depreciated already.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, as soon as I did it, I went, darn it. Yep. So, but I mean, but yeah, like the popcorn buckets, that has just got to be a great deal for sure. Even going to the outlets, I found some great shirts at the outlet. I have a couple of them I've gotten, and they were like $5, and it's like legit Disney shirts.
And many times, Drew, and you can tell me if I'm right, they're still sold in the parks at the same time.
Oh, there's been a couple times that I've seen it that I'm like, wait a minute. I'd go there and I'd see it, and then I go to the park. Yeah, I go to the park, and it was like, wait a minute. They want 35 here, but over at the thing, they're like $5, $6, $7, $8. Yeah. I'll have to say my favorite dessert over at Hollywood Studios at Epic Eats, man, the funnel cake. That right there, that's a good deal because it's a large-sized funnel cake. Yeah. It really is. It's a good size, and you can get the chocolate one or the strawberry. I like the strawberry because I love strawberries. But they sell a funnel cake over at Epcot at the American Pavilion, and the thing's like this big. It's like super small, and it's more expensive.
Right.
Which I don't get, but I definitely have to say that funnel cake is a go-to because I'll share it with my 2 kids and my wife.
Right. And it's like a meal.
Yeah, no, and it's worth it. It's like $8.99 or something like that. Yeah.
Is that the same funnel cake that I see people with that has like the brick of ice cream on top?
Yeah, it's got like ice cream.
Yeah.
And then the strawberry one has like strawberry sauce all over it. And then they have the other one that I've never actually gotten the chocolate one, but it has the funnel cake with the ice cream and then like 2 chocolate discs that make it look like Mickey.
Yeah.
But yeah, that if you like funnel cake, fried dough type stuff, that's a great deal.
If you could choose, now this is not really Disney related. This is just putting it out there into the universe.
Sure.
If you could stay one age for the rest of your life, what age would it be and why?
The last year before I die.
I've never heard that one.
No.
What if you're like living into 101 and you're 100? Do you want to live like that?
Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe no. Joking aside, no. If I could be one age and live it forever or a year.
For the rest of that's it. You're gonna be like Peter Pan.
I'd have to say 28. I'd have to be 28, man. Because I was still young enough where my body, I could, beat it up pretty good and I'd be all right.
Yeah.
But I wasn't so young that I was super naive. So I had a little bit of wisdom, but I had some of that youth.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And our last question is, which Disney character, I think I might know this already, which Disney character would you say is most like you and which one is least like you?
Goofy, most like me.
There it is.
Because I think I've lived my life revolved around Goofy. You know what I mean? I think I've just seen.
And Drew,
Goofy
you're quick in the moment, literally, because you come up with some one-liners on some of Jamie's vlogs and your vlogs, and even one of my vlogs. I'm gonna put that little clip here, right down on his leg hanging down, right?
Yep.
That is his leg or his tail?
I think that's his leg. His tail's kind of hanging.
No, it is. But why is his leg that long?
I don't know. Maybe it's
That's kind of creepy.
They're cheetahs, so they run fast.
They do need the long legs.
So you cheated.
I like to be funny. it's just the way I am, man. I like those little one-liners. But yeah, Goofy for sure. Goofy's a knucklehead. He likes to have fun. He's not the smartest guy on the planet. You know, I'm not saying I'm dumb, but I'm definitely no Einstein, man.
No, because you think, you know, the letter T and the letter X, you know, either one back and forth.
A yumbone, a trombone, yumbone. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the character I'm least like, probably Gaston.
Dude, we are on the same wavelength because that's what I was thinking. Is he going to say Gaston? And that's only because you and I went past there and we saw him walking by. But okay, go on.
Well, because you know, Gaston. I mean, the dude. First of all, he goes around and he's pretty pompous, and
absolutely.
I try. I'm not. Yeah, I try not to be a pompous guy at all.
No.
Try to have some sort of.
No, I've met you a few times, and you're humble. You know, it's just.
I appreciate that. No, I try to keep my composure and just, you know, be a good person. And he just seems like the worst kind of person. He's like a womanizing antagonist. And also he's got really big muscles and I don't have much going on here.
Well, so why is he my hero? Right? Like I love Gaston. I can't help it.
No, excuse me. No, but it's one of those things though where it's some weird human condition where we kind of like bad guys. Yeah. Like we don't like what they do, but we kind of like them because they're edgy. You know what I mean? It's like,
you know what? And they do the things that we're always thinking about doing. Like,
yeah,
like,
but there's no way we ever would. That's the thing, you know. But it's almost like living vicariously through them. You know,
I like the way you said that.
Like I love Darth Vader, man. I would love to be able to, you know, choke somebody with it, you know, but I can't do it. And I wouldn't do it because I'm all about peace, man. Namaste, you know?
True. You have survived many of our segments, but wait, this is called The Eyes Have It.
No, God.
Drew,
better drink some coffee for that one.
You need some coffee for this. Drew, you told me what your favorite movies were.
Yes, I did.
So I decided to dive into these movies. And I'm going to I took some little screenshots of certain characters' eyes, and I need you to tell me what characters these are.
Oh, geez. This ought to be interesting.
Yeah. You know, you're thinking, okay, I chose Robin Hood. He's going to put Robin Hood up there. I chose Monsters Inc. Totally going to put Sully. Yeah, right. I don't play.
You're not going to make it that easy, man.
No. So I'm going to give you 5 sets of eyes across the bottom of the screen. I'm not going to time you on this one. Just
all right.
I want you to take your time, be relaxed, and here we go.
Relaxed, he says. So I got to name the characters or the movies?
The characters.
Oh, geez. Ooh, I'd have to say number 1 is Hiss.
No way he got it.
Number 2, oh man. I'm going to skip 2 for now. Number 3 is Beryl.
Good.
Number 4, oh, what is his name? I know it's from Mary Poppins, dude.
I know it is. Come on.
My gosh. What is his name, man?
Laugh. Doesn't this make you upset with yourself? Like, how don't I know this?
Yeah, well, because you know what it is? I think there's certain things that you pay attention to in movies or anything, really, that you're aware of, and everything else is just like, and it doesn't matter how many times you've seen the movie. Nope. It's just like, dude, get out of the way. I'm watching Mary, you know?
And Drew, who would have thought the last time you watched Mary Poppins, you were going to be on the show thinking, whose eyes do they belong to? What is this guy's name?
Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to skip that for a minute. Okay. Number 5 is, oh, man. What is his name?
I'm super impressed that you got number 1, though. Sir Hiss, that's a tough one.
I'm impressed I got any of them, man. I mean, darn it. Let me go back to 2. Back to 2.
I'm going to help you save some face here. All right,
okay.
Number 2, what is the movie?
Oh, that's Peter Pan.
Of Peter Pan. He is one of the
Lost Boys.
Okay. His name starts with a C. Help him. That didn't help him at all.
Carl.
Exactly. No, that's not Carl. He was like,
I got excited. Yeah, no, it's not Carl.
No.
You silly man. Coyote. No. Cumberbatch. Cumberbund. Oh my God, dude.
You know what? CU is helpful.
Not for me though. Oh my God.
All right, I'm gonna give this one to you. This is Cubby.
Cubby. Oh my God. And I know that name.
I know. But the last two, come on. Who does Bert and Mary have to go to Uncle? Drew, you're gonna kick yourself in the moment. I'm telling you right now when I tell you.
Uncle. I can't even think, man. I understand now when people get like easy questions in a way asked when they're on the spot, and I'm like, how do you not know that? This is how they don't know that. Uncle. Oh, I almost had it.
Starts with an A.
Uncle Albert.
Yes, Uncle. That for real. That's Uncle Albert.
You got it. All right. Yes.
Yeah. He was waiting for me to give him the whole.
No, I was waiting. I was like, wait a minute. Is it like something weirder? Okay, Uncle Albert. My God.
This last one is super duper tough.
Well, because at first I went in my mind, I actually went to Monsters University, and I thought that chubby, the little pink guy. What the heck's his name? I don't know. That's irrelevant. Anyway, I thought he was somebody else.
This is the first monster that comes on the screen in the scare room.
Oh.
He crashes into something. He
messes it all up, right? He messes it all up. Did they say his name in it?
I think once.
I don't even know, dude.
It's all good, man. We're going to go with this one. His name is Thaddeus Bile.
Wow. I honestly would not have known that in a million years. If my life depended on it, that wouldn't be good.
No.
Wait, what was it? Man. Thaddeus what?
Thaddeus Bile. B-I-L-E.
Okay. Now I got to rewatch that movie, man.
Absolutely.
Thaddeus Bile.
All right. Now, this is the moment you've been waiting for.
Oh, geez.
Now, for the first season, I had something called the lightning round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The lightning round was 15 questions. You get as many right as you can. At the end of the season, I put a leaderboard up, and Marina Mouse Vlogs stole the show with that one. This one is called the Lightning Round 2.0. The Lightning Round 2.0. So now, what is this, you ask? I'm giving Drew in the moment 2 minutes to answer as many questions as he can. And we're going to rattle right through them. And there's a little bit of a kicker here. If you don't know it, you can pass. You can say pass. But you're only allowed 5 passes.
Okay.
Once you use all 5,
you're done.
You're stuck. Yeah. You're going to have to answer something. Get it wrong if you have to. But
I like to win, man.
I know you do. I've had
win.
some really hardcore competitors on here who have done pretty good. But the thing is, I'm thinking, oh my, because I have 50 questions on here. Nobody has gotten to 50 at all.
Right. Yeah.
All right. But people have gotten pretty far into it. So I have my timer set for 2 minutes. I'm going to ask the first question. Mm-hmm. And listen, don't dwell on the question. If you have to answer something, get it out there. Because method to my madness, I might have a super hard one and then 5 easy ones right after it.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
And what year did Walt Disney World open?
1971.
What is Walt Disney's middle name?
Elias.
The character Dippy Dog later became known as?
Pluto.
What character sings Into the Unknown?
Elsa.
What are Cinderella's stepsisters' names?
Pass.
How many happy haunts live in the Haunted Mansion?
1001. No, 999.
What is the wildest ride in the wilderness?
Splash Mountain.
Who ate a poison apple?
Snow White.
What movie had the snuggly duckling?
Pass.
Okay. Which Disney princess has the fewest lines in any Disney movie?
I'm going to say Rapunzel.
What character did Walt create before Mickey?
Oswald.
Who put a curse on Aurora?
Oh my God. Pass.
What character says I'm trash?
Forky or Sporky.
What makes the medicine go down?
Sugar.
What famous clock does Peter Pan fly around?
Big Ben.
What was Walt's wife's first name?
Beverly.
Whose nose grows when he lies?
Pinocchio.
What year did Disneyland open?
1963.
How many sisters does Ariel have?
9.
In Monsters, Inc., what is Boo's real name?
Oh my God. Tina.
What phrase means no worries?
Hakuna Matata.
In Animal Kingdom, what does FOP stand for?
Flight of Passage.
In what park can you find LeFou's brew?
Magic Kingdom.
All right, done. You did pretty good.
Not bad for a hack. Not bad for a hack. I bet I nailed Tina, right? Tina, the name? Boo? No?
All right, DizJabberz, it's time to move on. So, DizJabberz, we're slowly making our way towards the end of the show, but I can't let him leave without doing one of the most popular segments we have here on DizJabberz Chat, which is called Are You Serious, Clark? Now, he's like, crap, man, what is this about?
Hey, kids. I heard on the news that an airline pilot spotted Santa's sled on its way in from New York. You serious, Clark?
So, Drew, I know how much you enjoyed the ABCs of Disney. This Are You Serious, Clark? Comes from Christmas Vacation when Clark is talking about, seeing the reindeer, and, he is like, you serious, Clark?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, I'm going to put you in a scenario with your favorite characters. I need you to talk your way out of this scenario, and I'm going to walk you through with the first one. But the little kicker part is when you're talking your way out of this, you need to use the 3 phrases that I have at the bottom. And you don't have to use them in order. So let's look at the first one, for example.
Okay.
You and Jack Skellington were driving home from a party one night, and Jack was speeding. You guys get pulled over by the Halloween Town police. But if Jack gets another ticket, they're going to lock him up. He begs you, Drew, come up with a good excuse to get me out of this. What do you tell the cop? You have to use hippie hippie shake. If you thought he was going fast now, you should have seen him 5 minutes ago. And is diarrhea contagious? What would you tell the cop if he came up to your car?
So I have to use all 3 of those?
All 3 of them somehow, yes.
Okay.
Crap, Christian.
That guy. All right. So, officer, if you thought he was going fast now, you should have seen him 5 minutes ago. Because he wasn't going that fast.
Oh.
But he really wasn't. He what you're mistaking for fast was actually him doing the hippie hippie shake. I don't know if you're familiar with that type of thing. But we really don't need to be giving you any bad viruses or anything like that, sir. We really want you to go about your evening. You don't have to worry about us, but what you do need to worry about is if diarrhea is contagious, because my friend has a bad case of it, and we really should be going. So if maybe you don't want to catch the diarrhea, you might want to let us go. So have a great night, sir.
You boys be on your way. You boys be on your way. Oh, man. All right. I think you get the gist of it now.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one. Goofy is going to ask you to be his best man at his wedding. The wedding is the night of your big vlog premiere being seen by millions on YouTube. How do you get out of this one with Goofy? And you don't want to hurt him. You got to use lots of fish in the sea. I heard he was out with Donald last night and has the rash cleared up. Poor Drew. Poor Drew.
So, Goofy, really happy that you're getting married and all. But you got to understand one thing. I heard she was out with Donald last night.
Gosh.
Yeah, she was. I know. And trust me, they always say there might be a couple fish in the sea, but I say there's lots of fish in the sea.
Good.
So you might want to think about that, you know, because I don't know.
Here we go.
I'm not sure if the rash is cleared up yet. So you might want to think about that one before you go jumping into some relationship like this and getting married and everything. I'd really consider maybe putting it on hold, at least for the night that you're thinking. Maybe the next day, just to give you time to really think about it. Because don't forget about the rash, man.
All right, Drew, you are doing great. So let's push the envelope a little bit. So Robin Hood just stole from Mouse Gear to give some less fortunate children a nice Christmas. Security thought you were involved and is now asking you to rat him out for a lifetime annual pass to Disney. What do you say to security? You have some really nice teeth. I heard Universal is hiring, and it's not easy being green.
Oh. So I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know anybody named Robin or Hood. I think you guys get your facts mixed up.
Okay.
But you do have some really nice teeth. And as I was looking at you, you don't look like a very good Disney worker. Just so you know, I heard Universal's hiring. Didn't know if you knew that. But yeah, with this whole Disney pass, no thanks, man. You know, because life's hard and it's not easy being green. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to be anything but a rat. And I am not going to rat anybody out because that's not what I'm about.
Wow. This was Drew. You are killing this, man. People fear this segment, but not you. You're going boom right at it.
Hey, man, I'm a storyteller. I'm a storyteller.
So am I.
Or a wannabe.
As you can tell from what I come up with. James P. Sullivan wants to change his name. He asked you to come up with some ideas. He has been very emotional lately, so the wrong name could send him back to the psych ward. So what names would you give him? IP Freely, Seymour Butts, and You're an Idiot.
Okay. So, Mr. P. Sullivan, I hear
Yes,
you want to change your name.
I do.
Why don't you be You're an Idiot? I mean, come on now. Think about it, man. You got a cool name right now. I know you don't want to end up in the crazy bin again. But listen, you could have your cool James P. Sullivan name, or somebody could be like, hey, look, it's IP Freely. You want to be that guy? I don't think you want to be that guy. Come on now. Think about it. Seymour Butts.
Oh, it's the best one so far. And last but not least, Mr. Drew in the moment, Flynn just brought some of Rapunzel's hair over to your house so you can put it on eBay.
Yeah.
While he is posting it on the computer, Rapunzel's banging on the door saying, "What's going on?" Flynn says, "Drew, get rid of her now." So what do you say to make her go away? You need to use, "I heard the Lantern Festival was a government conspiracy." Try some moxie, and Grease is the word. I know how much you love Grease.
Okay. So Rapunzel, seriously, what do you think you're doing? We're busy over here, all right? We're just going to try some moxie and see how crazy I get. All right? I'm going to get crazy up in here. We are doing something right now. And you know what? I heard the Lantern Festival was a government conspiracy, and I will give you more information on that and ruin your life. Okay? Understand that. I'm nobody to be trifled with. And understand one other thing. You say anything, grease is the word.
Oh man, dude, that's a mic drop. Even if I had any more of Are You Serious, Clark, I wouldn't even give it to you because you can't beat that one. Oh, boys and girls, we're down to our last segment, and this is called Famous Last Words.
Ooh.
Now, Drew, don't worry. This is probably the easiest thing you're going to have.
It was all easy.
Oh, yeah. I need you to tell me if this was going to be the very last time you could experience any of these, what would you choose? So, for example, if you can only have one more Disney meal, what would it be? One more Disney snack, what would it be? And you can never have them again, so you need to make it count. So let's go with meal.
Okay, last Disney meal. Ooh. I would have to say last Disney meal. I'm going to do it, man.
Oh, here we go.
The macaroni hot dog.
What is it with this? It's magical, man.
Dude, like you said, man, it's there. It's in the environment, and I just love it because it'd be the last meal I have, and I could sit there and listen to Sunny Eclipse play.
There it is.
Dinner and a show, man. Dinner and a show.
Got it. I love Sunny Eclipse. He is the man.
Oh, he is, dude. I sing his music all the time.
All right. Everyone's like, does he really?
Does he really singing that? No.
Last snack.
Last snack. You know, I'd do a Mickey donut. The big Mickey donut that they sell at the Cheshire Cat place over there near the teacups.
Okay. What would be your last ride?
That's going to be a tough one, man.
I'm thinking you're going to go with Pirates, but I'm not sure.
Honestly, the last ride. Oh, geez. No, you know what? I'd have to say Haunted Mansion.
He's going classic, folks.
I'd have to go Haunted Mansion. I love that. I love the spookiness of it. I'm a Halloween kind of guy. Yeah. And it's kind of appropriate because you have your backdrop there.
Boom.
Yeah, it was actually, for a minute, it was a tie between Haunted Mansion and Splash Mountain.
You're a Splash Mountain guy?
Love Splash Mountain. And it's not even just the drop. I love the fact of how long the ride is.
Super long. Yep. Yeah.
I'm digging it. I dig it. But yeah, Haunted Mansion for sure.
Got it. What's the last souvenir you could ever buy?
Ooh. Last souvenir I could ever buy.
Would it be pins, ears, spirit jersey? Would it be a magic band?
You know, it would probably have to be a lightsaber from Galaxy's Edge.
And you haven't done that yet, have you? Oh.
And that's why, because it's really expensive too. And that's why I haven't done it.
Exactly. I know, dude.
I haven't done it.
But it's honestly, Drew, it's worth it just for the one experience.
Yeah, well, yeah. No, that's what I heard. I mean, it's an experience. You're paying for the experience, which is awesome. But yeah, I'd have to say that just because I haven't got it. I haven't gotten one of those yet.
Drew, the last hotel you would stay at, what would it be? Even if you didn't experience it yet, you want to do it for the first time.
Last hotel, it would have to be the Polynesian. I've never stayed at the Polynesian, and I love it. And it's close to Magic Kingdom, and they have Dole Whip there. Yeah.
Drew, who's the last character you would meet? And I think I know who it is, but we'll see.
Now, do they have to be real life characters?
Nope. Any character you want.
Last character. I'm going to have to say, Mickey Mouse, man.
Wow. I thought you were going to go the goofy route, but nope. Surprised me.
I was going to, but I'm like, if I'm going to see one last character, Mickey Mouse is the symbol.
The icon.
It's the icon, man. And well, in all reality, I see Goofy all the time. I rarely go and see Mickey in the parks.
You're like,
man.
hey, Christian, I look in the mirror. That's what I see.
Yeah. Dude, I live with Goofy, man. But yeah, no,
personality.
yeah, I know. I live his life every day, man. Every time I try to do something right, something gets messed up. And
the last park, my head, I think since you went Mickey, I think you're going to do Magic Kingdom, but I could be wrong.
Magic Kingdom all day, man. And I've said this before to people too, because they say, "What's your favorite park?" Magic Kingdom now is my favorite park. I love it, and I love Epcot too, and I love them all. But I really, there's something about Magic Kingdom, at least this point in my life, that there's some magic there. I love how the kids are there, and I just see the excitement, and it's almost like the young crowd boosts up the ante for everybody else. That's how I feel when I'm in there, where I'm like, yeah, like we're all kids again. You know, you get that feeling of youth in the air, not to be corny, but
no, not at all. And you know what? When I watch your vlogs, and even in my vlogs, like you can see the excitement that we had. Like, oh, I'm gonna go over here. And one of the best things about your vlogs is the beginnings, and you don't do it as much anymore. But at the beginning, you used to be like, "Hey, let's go get into some trouble," and you go like this, and you walk off. And the thing is, me and Little Big Vlogs, we always talk about your, like, do you see how Drew just walks off? How epic is that? He's like, "Let's go," and you go walking away. I'm like, who's holding his camera? Like, oh my God.
The boss is holding the camera. But no, but I did want to say what used to be my favorite park was Hollywood Studios / MGM. But and I still love Hollywood Studios. I love what they've done with all the new stuff and all that. Yeah. But two of my favorite rides, the Great Movie Ride and the Backlot Tours, those two just absolutely just encapsulated my imagination. And because I'm a movie guy, I love movies. I love movies, man. I want to be in movies at some point. I really would. Like, I'd love to act in a movie because there's something about magic with movies as well. There's that movie magic. And like the way that park was set up when I first went there, and I'm sure people that went there long before me were upset about how it got changed up to the point when I started going.
Right.
But yeah, like it doesn't have Hollywood, the Hollywood Studios MGM feel anymore.
No, the movie magic part is gone.
Yeah, like it's now and it's fun and I like it. Don't get me wrong. I love the things they've done, but it doesn't. For me, it would have been that had they not changed the vibe of it. It does, because it doesn't have that like it's a studio anymore. It's more like it's just another amusement park. Not a bad thing, but.
So, what would your last movie be?
Any movie of all time.
Yeah.
This one's gonna probably maybe throw you. I'd have to say Edward Scissorhands. I can see your brain trying to wrap your. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm thinking I've only seen Edward Scissorhands a handful of times. Like, I'm thinking he's going Mary Poppins. He's going something like classic Aladdin. Wow, Edward Scissorhands. Is Edward Scissorhands Disney?
It's
not.
See, here and here's the deal. So, Nightmare Before Christmas is Burton. Disney,
right?
But it's Tim Burton. Like, and I don't know if you know the story about how that happened. Like,
go on with it.
I'll make it short. So Tim Burton worked at Disney. He actually worked on The Black Cauldron as an artist, The Black Cauldron and Fox and the Hound. And while he was there, he would do side stuff that was just his own thing. And what he was doing was drawing Jack Skellington and kind of coming up with an idea for that type of story. Well, what happened was years later, he wanted to go get that material from Disney because he was like, I want to make a movie about it. And they were like, oh, you mean our property? So what happened was basically he's like, okay. And they basically said, well, it's a Disney movie because you were here working at Disney. So it's Disney. And so, but yeah, I'm a Tim Burton fan. On a sidebar, I'm a very big Tim Burton fan. So
I am too, but the thing is, I like the original Batman with Michael Keaton.
Yeah, Tim Burton, man.
Oh man,
I love that. I love Batman Returns. But yeah, Edward Scissorhands as a kid. For me, I was like 8 or 9 years old, and I remember this was back in the day, renting the VHS from the library.
Oh God.
Yeah, I had my own little library card.
Oh yeah, he does like a deal. He went to the library to get the movie.
Yep. And I rented that thing like every week, man. I've seen that movie probably 300 times. No joke.
Guys, we are here with Drew in the Moment. We have been talking for hours about Disney, and I can't get enough of this guy, man. He is just so knowledgeable, and he's just schooling me on Tim Burton and all these other things. This is a fantastic night with Drew in the Moment. Guys, if you don't know about his vlogs and everything else before tonight or after tonight, go check out his channel. Please subscribe. Go to his Instagram. He's always putting these little things up where he's doing crazy stuff. Hit that like, hit that notification bell down here because we want you to make Drew in the Moment part of your family because he's already part of the DizJabberz fam and we wouldn't have it any other way. But Drew, wait, there's more. This is your chance. I know. He's like, what? This is your chance now. Now I know that the parks aren't open at the moment, but what vlogs, possibly home vlogs, do you have coming up? I want you to showcase, promote yourself right now. This is your time to shine.
Well, what we have coming up pretty soon here, it's a lot of baking. I'm doing a lot of baking. I'm going to be doing some more desserts, more Disney desserts. I think I'm going to be doing the gray stuff that they sell. Yeah. It doesn't seem like it's, too bad of a... I
don't think it's that delicious, but okay.
Honestly, I've never had it. I just figure it's worth trying it. It looks pretty easy. There's some other type of desserts. I'm going to try to make a Mickey pretzel. We try to make pretzels at home, but like in like the way they do in the park.
Yeah.
We'll see how that pans out. And I actually got a request for me to make the Ronto wrap from a subscriber of mine that said, "Can you do a Ronto wrap?" And it's not necessarily baking, but I was like, I'm gonna have to try that and see how it works out. Maybe I'll like make the pita, from scratch, and then I don't know. But yeah, just a lot of bacon stuff, and I'm actually going to be going on some trails. This is totally something different, but I'm going to be going on some trails down here in Florida and just taking a some quick little hikes to show whoever wants to see Central Florida and some of the nature. So
all good things must come to an end. And as the saying goes, tonight is the same. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we've had Drew in the Moment here tonight. He has been a fantastic guest. We loved having him. I'm not sure if we scared him away for a reappearance at a later time in another season. We'll have to see. I'll have to get a little talk with him after we log off of here. I'll see how he feels. Like, why did you put me through this crap? I can see.
I've been through worse, man.
Maybe. So what I want to say now is, everyone, please go subscribe to his channel. Fantastic vlogs. You can learn to bake some stuff. He's going on nature hikes soon. He does it all. Character Warehouse is going to open up. Him and Dad got this. They're going to be there. You guys haven't vlogged there together yet. That could be a good one.
That could be a good one. We have to talk to him about that.
Yeah. All right, guys. So from DizJabberz 71 Studios, we have Drew in the Moment. We have Christian, DizJabberz 71. And we're going to wish all of you a very happy and healthy night. Stay safe. We love you all. We are out.
All right, DizJabberz. I hope you guys enjoyed me and DizJabberz Chat. He's a great host, great person. Glad to be part of the family. I hope you guys are too. But always remember to reach for the sky and There's only one way to live, in the moment. Till we see you next time.